the night. All the people that you see in the night, and all the dreams up into the light. Where the breezes are setting the sun, we are not going home. Can you see the Joker flying over? As she's standing in a field of clover, watching our every day. What would happen if we took her away? I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the Joker and the thief in the night. You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't it hard in your head? You know you're better. Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put
I got the house with my swagger, hopping, let it go. I got places to could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'll really wait, I'll be alright. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. A weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready up!
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Check! Let's cut up!
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Look like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on
Let's
second.
go now. 60, Warriors, 70. Big Lion.
They give on second to Benson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, his game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
First down, and they go right back to it. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Connects with his back to Leo McLaughlin. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17.
Get up.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
You know, okay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison. 19 tight.
Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 41-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kay. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Henry on 2nd. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Penix on the sneak. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the pistol, Henry. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Penix here from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Running back, motioning right. 3rd down, it's Penix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Headed out right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Wilton's going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Ready?
We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Milton. Catch made. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Play fake. It's Milton. The run's complete. It's Brian outright. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. Finds some space, he's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. This one's caught. Brought down at about that 27-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Offense is set, 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off the gain of 5. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Bear connects on the extra point. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Play fake, Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Man in motion, headed right. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Browns looking like they'll have to punt. Tommy Townsend on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Truck pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
60 by 6, 60, 3. Hey, check. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18, Rattler, 8, Bronco 80.
Benson now from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Throwing now, Milton. Mims with the grab. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set. 6, 10, check. 7 Pirates.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
They're going play fake with Penix. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That one intended for Trey McBride. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
A 51-yard attempt.
not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Round 7.
The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, this is ETN. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Ready.
It's Benson on the give. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Liking 18.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one's cut along the left sideline. He gets this down at the 13-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone now. That one's complete, right side. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Down, my man. 70 Timberwolf. Pass. Panther Street! Panther Street! Go!
The give now to Benson. And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills push their lead further to start the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown! Dicker on now for the PAT. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Round 7.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
Around 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Penix working from the gun. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Penix looking to pass. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the Browns, first down.
Penix on 1st down. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns first down.
Penix now on 1st down. Pass pulled in by Henry. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bills' 12-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and goal, Cleveland.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Keeps it on the option here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Browns football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this lead. Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. And the defender comes away with it. To a takeover after the interception, just short of their 20.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Benson on first and 10. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he will get this inside the 30.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play fake. It's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills put up even more points in a win. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They kick the running back in motion. And on first down, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. Hit him. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Penix here from the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Third down, it's Penix. Dumps off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. So that tackle forces the turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
Check, let's go.
They give up the gun to Benson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Come on.
They'll toss it here to Benson. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop them from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go, set. Let go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now an inside give to Benson. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Benson. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bills keep running away with this. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They'll get another chance now to knock the point after through. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Pierce now on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Penix. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far. Keeping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Trey McBride. And things look tougher now with third and long. Throw here, third down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.